Welcome to the More Realtors Weekly St. Louis Real Estate Market Update. I'm Dennis Norman, one of the brokers at More, and if you'll give me a few minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis housing market. Let's jump right in with the real estate news. Here's this week's headlines, or some of this week's headlines, from stlouisrealestatenews.com, the best local source for news and information on the St. Louis real estate market. This week, headlines included foreclosure activity decreased 15% during the first quarter of this year. Nationwide, St. Louis actually did a little better. A story on VA home loan programs for veterans that make home ownership very affordable for veterans, as well as a St. Louis mortgage interest rate update. Story on a offer from Fannie Mae to offer 3.5% buyer assistance on their HomePath properties that foreclosed on. And finally, an interesting report on an undercover investigation that reveals possible discriminatory treatment of REOs by lenders, or houses that they've foreclosed on and taken back. Now let's get into the actual St. Louis market data for the week. The following charts and all the data I'm going to share with you is for the St. Louis 5-county area, which includes the city of St. Louis as well as the counties of St. Louis, St. Charles, Jefferson, and Franklin. By clicking on the charts or going to the URL, you'll be taken to our website where you can get detailed market analysis, including charts and stats for specific market areas throughout the St. Louis region. This first chart we have here shows the median home sale prices as well as the median time for homes to sell in the St. Louis area here over the past 12 months. The green line represents the sales prices, and you'll see with a little exception of a little hiccup here due to back in June of 2010 due to tax credits, and again in December, it's pretty well been on a downward trend. Kind of bottomed out here in January of 2011 and has kind of bounced around this bottom level here, and now you see going into April, we're about halfway into April, and the trend is upward. As far as the days on market, or the time it's taken to sell a home, that has pretty well steadily increased upward. Once again, going into April, though, showing a little bit of encouragement with a downward trend. If we look at just the year-to-date data, same information, but just year-to-date, the green line again represents sales price, median sales price. And again, you can see it was relatively flat and is just trending up a little bit. And days on market is trending down a little bit. A lot of these charts we're going to see here, in the data that I'm seeing lately supports what I've been saying for a short while here, and that is that I believe the market's probably reached the bottom, albeit as one economist described it, a rocky bottom. So we're going to see some fluctuations in prices and in activity, but I think we're pretty much around the bottom of the market. This next chart shows the relationship of what a home sold for versus what it was listed for. And we look at this two ways. One, the ratio. One is the sales price, the actual sales price, versus what it was listed for at the time of sale. And then secondly, the sales price versus what the home was originally listed at when it came on the market. The green line, the lower line, represents the price to the original list price, and the blue line, price to the current sales price. And you can see that several months ago, especially with relation to sales prices to original list price, it was down here pretty low, down below 70% for quite a while, with a little peak in November and then a big dip back down, and again basically stayed below this 70% category, although going into April this is really trending upward. When we look at what the blue line, the sales prices versus what the homes are listed for at the time of sale, it's pretty much been, at least for the last, for a few months, was in this 90%, 90-something% range, then dipped down and just steadily headed down through March till it almost hit 70%. Now going into April, it's trending upward too. This next chart shows the same data, only just year to date, and once again it is showing that that perhaps these ratios have both bottomed out and are trending up a little bit upward now. Now this next chart This is a historic chart. This shows what the trend has been and what homes are listed at, as well as what they've sold for over the past 10 years. The blue line is the median list price of all the homes that came on the market during this period. Green line is the median price that homes sold for during this period. And again, everything, you can see everything trended upward till '06 where it peaked, and then pretty much has headed downhill since. And and here we can, it looks like the sales price is falling off sharply, but again, this is an annual, this chart is plotting annually, and we're only, this is really about 3.5 months into the year, so it's going to skew that last month a little bit. Here we go, just year to date. Year to date, we can see that listing prices are pretty steady. They're trending upward a little bit. Home sales prices, though, are still going downward. Now, what I've given you here is a quick snapshot of the overall St. Louis market. At More Realtors, we have the knowledge, experience, and resources to counsel you, help you interpret the data, and tell you what it means to your particular situation. We can prepare custom reports and charts for you so you can stay on top of home prices and market activity in your neighborhood or area you're interested in buying a home on. Click on the chart to see complete market data. In addition, we publish a free monthly newsletter that is packed with information, news, and resources on the St. Louis real estate market. You can sign up here on our website to receive it monthly via email, or you can click on the newsletter here and be taken to a site to sign up. And finally, my partner John Williams and myself, along with our team of dedicated real estate professionals, are here to use our experience and knowledge to help make your next real estate transaction a successful one, no matter how challenging your situation may be. Click on our photos to find out more about us. And we'll see you next week. God bless.